So turn down the lights, lock the door. It's time for DJs After Dark.
Hey everybody, welcome to DJs After Dark. My name is Danny J, along with Rob Cannon.
I know that dude.
Yes. Dr. Rock Ray Thomas.
Call me Daddy.
There you go.
Sugar Daddy.
And my man Fast Eddie C.
What's going on?
You tell us, Eddie.
How you doing, Ed?
Good.
Very good.
Doing great.
Very good.
Couldn't be any better, Dan. Well, my seventh cup of coffee, but I'm good.
Good. He's good.
I feel like one of those commercials with the sad face on the popsicle stick. All right, so
After it's melted.
Right. Move more towards the middle, by the way.
what was that, Rob?
You're
Towards the
almost off
middle.
the screen. Yeah, get in
Yeah.
the middle.
And now, me back with
Yeah.
You're like
that-
sitting in the
you're looking-
bathroom.
All right, cool.
Yeah. That's
Stop
better.
yours. I'm sorry. What?
If you ever go to... I'm going to start the show, Ray. Shut up. If you ever go to...
Give the guy 25 minutes to start the show, please.
Guys, please. If you ever go to any event, private party, it could be a private party for an anniversary, for a birthday, for a wedding. There's always some standards. People just say they'll rate the DJ on what music he played, that type of thing. And if you're a good DJ, you know that there are standards that we use. These are go-to songs that are constantly going to be, throughout time, the go-to song for any party. And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about our selection. We're going to talk about why we think they've lasted as long as they have. Maybe even talk about some potential songs, that type of thing. We'll see what goes on.
Or songs should be played at certain times.
About, when a song... you're getting way off the subject.
Or
but, yeah.
if we're doing a job and people are coming up to us during dinner and saying, hey, can you do the cha-cha slide? Like, we're at dinner,
No.
No,
Has nothing to do with this.
no, I know, but I'm saying that's part of it.
Hey,
you
Ed,
know, how
Ed,
we
what
do
just
that.
happened there? Ed,
Turn most of it again.
Ed, what just happened there?
What do you mean?
Were you listening
No.
to the show?
He never listens.
Because we were driving, and then Rob went...
I heard him.
Actually, he got off at the exit. All right,
Yes.
He
so
shut up at the exit, and it was the wrong exit.
All right, bring us back on track. Eddie,
He got off of Packer Avenue, and he needed to go off at Walt Whitman.
Eddie, what song do you think works best at a party? Every
Oh,
party.
God.
Just
okay.
Soundgarden, is that what you just said?
You know what? I would have to say like any Madonna type of song, anything like that would work.
You know
I
what works at most parties? Sweet Caroline.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a sing-along.
Can I bring up a subject? real
Sure.
quick then? Rob and I did a elementary school party, over 300 kids a couple weeks ago. And believe it or not, every single one of those kids knew the lyrics and was singing along to that. I mean, I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And the music that they were asking for, Rob, am I lying? These kids were asking for music that I didn't even remember.
You know what the funny thing is? Rob and I used to do a holiday party, and we used to be we were the house DJ for a certain establishment, and we used to get these different holiday parties. And there was this one holiday party where the person that hired us was actually kind of an ignorant person, if you remember. Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. Like literally, she was.
I know,
I'm
but
being
it's
nice
always
about it,
fun.
but
Every
she
fun.
was.
Trying
She
to
was. She was a
remember
bitch.
which one he's talking about.
You will when I tell you
Go
the
ahead.
thing. But she was just a complete bitch, and she said what it was. I think it was a church. And is this starting to ring a bell? And she said, "There's going to be children there. There's going to be adults there. The children are to be seen and not heard.
Oh,
So
that.
don't worry about what they want. Just worry about what we want." That's a very ignorant
And
comment.
it was a mixed crowd.
And it was a
It was
very
half and half.
It was when I'm talking we're talking numbers. If there was 100 people, 50 of them were under the age of 19. The other half were over the age of 45 on up. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're talking like middle-aged adults and young adults. Down through 15 years old. So you're talking about two totally different generation gaps. And she was like, they're to be seen and not heard. Her words, not mine. And just worry about what we want. Don't worry about them. Okay.
which is rude.
Very rude. And we're like, all right, whatever.
I would agree with that if we were doing someone's wedding, and they said, "Don't worry about the kids, worry about the adults."
Right, but at that point, though,
at a
you're
wedding,
talking, the kids
you're
talking. But when you're talking about a wedding, you're usually talking about small kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, these were active adults because they were the youth. It was like the youth ministry of whatever this church was. Blah 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 blah. Right? To me, it all looks like fucking David Koresh and his fucking Harry Christian. I don't know. You know what I mean? But like, that's me.
They were a cult.
They looked like a cult to me. I'm just saying. I did not partake in any punch at this event. But when I DJ'd their holiday party, the kids were and this is going back to what Ed was just saying. The kids were asking for the platters. Fucking died.
It worked! Oh wow!
The kids were asking for.
I tear up over Stevie B.
The kids were asking for. I lost my sound here. Here we go. Here we go.
You're on, but
I know I'm on. It's my thing. Is really.
His thing fell off.
Here we go. My thing fell. My shoes fell off.
I don't think Viagra's going to work.
No, not for this one. I need surgery. No.
You might need an electric plug.
But what happened was these kids were asking for songs like Brick House. They were asking for Stevie Wonder. They were asking for the Four Tops. They were asking for
adult music,
but fun, good fun adult music, not stuff you wouldn't play. Right. And then my older guests, who I was supposed to listen to, were asking for Rihanna. They were asking for Usher. You know what I mean? Like, it was.
Did the lady come in and yell at you?
Like, no, but like she was kind of like,
"Why are you playing for the kids?"
Well, I did. What I did was I didn't say it was a request.
Yeah.
Even though I took the request, I didn't mention it as a request.
Yeah.
So that kind of like kept it, and it's music. And sometimes when you get a request, it's music you're going to play anyway. So you kind of like, do I throw them a bone or not? Because here's the way I personally feel. When you're somewhere where you feel you're being scrutinized for what you're doing, I don't like to say, "Oh, here's a request. Here's another request. Another request." Because to me, that feels like the guests don't like what I'm doing, and they're taking over.
Right. That's why I don't mention if you have a request a lot.
Yeah.
I only say it once or
twice. That's all I do too.
Because it looks like you're reaching out. You're desperate. You need music.
Yeah, you need music, and you don't know what to play. Right. Exactly.
That's what it feels like.
And like I said, it's one of those things where if someone says, "Oh, you got that new such and such song?" Well, it's like, yeah, it's already in the list. They requested it, but I'm already going to play it anyway.
Although, I bet you people like to hear us say that, because a lot of times when people come up to a DJ, they'll come up and say, "Do you take requests?" I guess a lot of DJs say no, you know?
Because said not tonight.
Well, no, I always say, yeah, what do you want to hear? And unless they're asking me for it 5 minutes before the event's over, which, like yesterday there, you know what I'm talking about, Ed? They were just asking for stuff left and right at the end.
Right. Well, the thing is, too, like, when they ask for stuff, and, like, God forbid you don't, I have a bad headset here. God forbid you don't play it or have time to play it, too.
Right.
That's the other thing, too. It ends up being one of those things where it's like, "Oh, dude, you didn't play my song." Well, I'm sorry I'm a dick, but you came up like 3 minutes before I'm leaving.
Well, that's why I say, no, I don't have time.
But it's got to be, too. The song's got to fit. You can't be middle of a dance set and someone says, "Yo, play, I don't know."
Absolutely. I know what you're saying there, Ray. You're right.
Or something like that. You know, if you're going to get it on there, you're going to get it on there. But you got to make sure it fits.
Let's take Africa, for example. Great listening to song,
Proper
right?
in the United States.
But someone wanted to hear that during dancing. I'm like, really?
You can dance to that.
It's not really.
It's not great.
It's more of something I consider background music.
It is background music. But I get asked for that a lot too.
But you can play it after a slow song. Like, it's a good one to follow up.
Well, it's a low beat song that if you match it up, you can match it up with any Charlie Proof song.
I know it has a beat.
I mean, so you can dance to it. It's just not preferable by us because we know.
I'm just using that as an example.
But it's a good example though, because it's a song that we generally would not go to
Right.
as a dance song, but people ask for it to dance.
Did you guys ever do a show where you did a song where somebody says, "Do my song," and you do it, and the dance floor empties?
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now you're like, okay, you dick. Sorry, I have to say that. And now you've got to figure it out.
I'm cursing my ass off, and he's worried about saying
Fill it
dick.
back up again. You got to fill it back up again.
The thing is, you know what I hate?
It skips.
I hate,
Huh?
I hate when they make a request and then they leave,
Oh, yeah.
or
I
they
hate
or
that.
they don't dance to it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hate that.
I hate that, too.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
But for a brief moment, we were bonding on that. Yeah, we were bonding.
Yeah,
Dancing time, Ray.
dance time.
Dance time.
Right, where
Ed,
you dancing? Right?
Ed,
Yep.
it's a musical quiz. Who is this?
Wait a minute.
Don't tell him. I'm asking Ed.
Gentleman Champagne King.
Yes.
Well, down.
Where was she from?
Philadelphia.
I think New York.
Wrong. Your
Right.
basement. She's still there. Calling the cops.
But wait, here's a more important question. What was her former job before she became a singer?
She worked at Primo's Hoagies.
Now, maybe.
No.
No.
She was a cleaning lady.
Really?
Yeah, she was cleaning lady, cleaning in a studio, a record studio, and she was singing something, and one of the producers actually heard her sing,
Yeah.
and he actually made her
Fun
a
fact:
singer.
she was born in Navalvo.
Yeah, yes.
And she actually cleaned Rob's basement. a
No,
couple
and after she got done cleaning or making that record, he goes, "Now go clean up my
Now go
office."
clean my office.
Okay,
That
sorry.
was the singer, if you remember the singer Betty Wright, who did "I'm a Clean," the cleanup woman. She also was a cleanup person.
I have no idea what that song is.
Huh.
Yep.
All right, so back to where we were.
Man, that was a screeching halt, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Just
was.
stop there. We just hit a wall right there.
Just
Pass it on.
Ed slammed the brakes right there. No turn left or
It was
right.
a good stop. It wasn't. It was a good stop. We got more. It was all right.
It was okay.
It
Yeah.
wasn't going to turn right.
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, we got still 18 minutes to cover.
We got 18 minutes to go.
We got
Yeah,
your
we're starting
original.
to fade.
Most of the time we go. Most of the time we go over. This time we can't even get through the show.
Let's get back on the topic here.
Your
But
original topic
but no.
was-
In all honesty, though, in
Now
all
we're
honesty,
bumpy roads.
whenever I get a request and then the person doesn't dance to it or doesn't react to it,
no.
I fucking hate that.
I go right to the
and you
table.
know why I hate it? And not because they make a request and they don't go, because sometimes that happens. People go smoke or whatever. But when you come up to me cocky, because
Yeah.
you just don't like what's happening,
Yeah, you don't like the music.
and then you're like, listen, I don't really like this. Can you play so-and-so? And they got that face and like they're taking a shit. And you're like, all right, yeah, I can get on for it. Okay. And then you play it. You play it, and they're there in the room, but they don't react to it at
All
all.
right.
And it kills the room. And then they come up to you 5 minutes later. Why don't you play my song?
Yeah. I had, and this is no lie, I did a wedding a few weeks back, maybe a month or so. And this lady, I had a packed dance floor the whole time after dinner, right? Everybody was jamming it out. This lady come up to me acting like, I'm playing crappy music. And she's like asking me for songs. I played some of the songs she asked for, and then she kept on asking me for more and more and more. And then she'd start coming up, what are you playing next?
Here we go. We're going to play next.
I'm like thinking to myself, am I doing a kids party? Because that's what kids would say.
Think about the anxiety that is there, too. Like, what are you playing next? Like, are you talking to anybody at this fucking event? Like,
Yeah.
are you conversing with people? Are you trying to enjoy yourself? Why are you so fixated on me?
Yeah.
Do you want me?
There's an
She
open
probably
bar.
did.
You're like, honey, I'm married. Do you want to date or
Oh
something?
my God, she was so bad. Yeah.
If you want to talk to me, my name is Ed Cafaro. Here is it. See you.
I will be beeping that out. Remember, I have control over full edit.
Full edit. Ed's my producer. That's a good
He
producer.
produces all right.
He's a producer.
Let's talk about go-to songs.
That is a go-to song.
He's jamming in the back.
No, it's funny. No, what's funny though is that songs like Celebration and We Are Family are like songs that are like
Staples.
well, they're staples that are on the not to playlist nowadays.
But
You know what I
people
mean?
still do
But
ask for them, but you're
YMCA,
right.
YMCA
Still,
is always accepted, no matter what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, no
yep,
matter what.
very big.
Where am I going here? Okay, yeah, no doubt.
You were saying though, like songs that kind of do it for you. Mine was, and you can make it like an R-rated version. Mine was "Run Around Sue." It was my staple.
Oh yeah, I start a lot of parties that way.
You could turn that into an R-rated version by saying like she goes down on other guys, or she's got a killer set of thighs, and when you did that, and when you sang that, you had the whole room going along with what you were saying. God, I gave up sex for you guys today.
Oh my God!
Right?
With Joanne? Jeez. I'll tell you, Ray. Joanne's a beautiful woman.
She's my girl, baby.
And
Ray,
Ray,
go on Google and bring up pictures of Joanne.
yeah, we could.
We could.
Can we
She on
show
Google,
pictures of Joanne?
Ray, is she on Google?
Oh, she's on Facebook. We can
Yeah,
do
she's on
that.
Facebook. Now, don't go into the woman's private life. She probably hates being mentioned on this show as it is.
I'm sure she does.
Poor woman.
Last night.
So anyway, go-to records.
Go to song. No,
Yeah.
For me, biggest go-to of all time, and it's going to vary somewhat because of age groups, but Rob Bass,
It Takes Two.
It Takes Two.
Yeah,
There is no better party song
yeah.
in
that's
the
true.
world than It Takes Two.
And Jump Around too. Jump Around.
Jump
a lot
around,
of people like to get onto that.
Yeah.
And believe it or not,
Around.
Apache will do
Oh
it.
yeah,
Apache's great.
Apache's really good.
And
That's
you know what
we
I started
forgot,
doing
Ed.
too? You know what I
Apache,
started-
yes.
You know what I started doing too? I'll mix like 24K Magic.
I'm sorry, good.
I'll mix 24K Magic in with Downtown from Macklemore,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then from Macklemore go directly into Apache because it matches up perfectly.
Mhm.
And people, it just brings you new to old, and then I might go into Earth, Wind, and Fire or something like that, and then I go right back into new again because a lot of the '70s sound is coming back now.
It is that
In
retro
2016 through up now, we're getting that '70s retro back. And
Yeah, people hardly ask for Motown anymore.
But here's the thing
Got
with
any
Motown,
Motown?
And here's the thing with Motown, and I know Motown stretches across the room, but there's really only about 20 songs
He's
Well,
right.
that are usable
that are usable.
for
Yeah.
DJs to
Okay.
DJ at a party.
You know, you can say, "Oh, play some more Motown." I did. I played them, and it was like 25 minutes. I'm done. I don't have anything else. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to hear the crap that nobody else listened to, that wasn't on the radio. You know?
Yeah, but unless there's songs too by Motown that are the rare Motown songs, like at a wedding when you play Third Finger Left Hand, it kind of gets people going a little bit because it's not the same crap.
Right.
Well, that's the thing, and you take a gamble though when you do that, because if you're talking about playing a song that's very obscure, but still within that genre and stuff like that, and you might get somebody that says, "Hey, I remember that song. Or I remember that tune." Nobody ever plays that, or you might get people say, "What is this? Let me go see what he's playing next." Rob, what are you
I
playing
hire a
next?
security guard.
Can't help myself if
Can
I
I
choose
sync
one with
can-
everybody.
Can I sync my phone? Can you play the stuff on my phone? Do you ever get that ass? I've gotten that ass.
Oh,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Can you just sync my phone? No.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna be fucking polite to you. You're a fucking jerk off. Go away.
Tires now. One's
Who
probably
goes to fucking Van Gogh and says, "Hey, you know what? Why don't you move over? Let me take over for a little bit." like, who fucking does that?
Or it goes up on the stage, right? Wants
I
to
was
take
doing
over.
karaoke one time, right? And a guy says, I didn't even start the music, right? I'm getting started, right? I didn't even play music yet. I'm putting my computer on. The guy comes up and he's all fucking goofy. He looks like what's his name?
Ralph Cramp.
No, it looks like Wilford Brimley if he was on a binger.
Oh, Ed Grimley?
No. Diabetes. What's his name? The guy from Quaker Oats. Brimley. Wilford Brimley.
Oh yeah,
Right?
the actor. The old
Yeah,
actor.
it looks like if he was on a binger. That's what this guy looked like, right? And he comes up and he's like, "You got a mic stand?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have any mic stands. It's all just the free mics right here, and you use them." "Oh, if you don't have a mic stand, I can't sing." I'm like, "Well, good thing is they keep the doors unlocked, so you can leave at any time." I'm like, "You're gonna fucking come to me? I didn't even fucking start yet. Go fucking sit down."
I hate when people come up
Fucking
and
sit
start
down.
asking for requests
Oh my god!
before we even get
And
started.
this motherfucker had a cue card with written songs, and he said, "You can go in the order." I said, "Go in the order of what? Throwing us out?" Go in the order. The fuck out of here.
Dan, is it true that this is your go-to song at jobs?
Expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward.
Who didn't watch this show?
With Lauren
It
Tweed
floats
was
back to you.
The drug boat.
It really was. Do you guys remember Lauren Tweez?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
What?
I wanted to go to cabin 6 with her.
6.
We're on the Lido deck.
Little Meryl Stooping action.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a show from a boat, a ship. We go on a cruise.
That's a fucking problem happening right
Why
now.
do I picture Rob will have a boat out backyard over here?
That will be the series finale.
Ed, do you have a boat background? We can pretend we're in your boat.
Yeah, that'll be the series finale because we'll fucking drown and no one's gonna pick the show
Which
back
brings
up.
it up. Next show is the season finale.
Well, actually, this is our 19th episode, guys. So those of you out there keeping track, we're 19 episodes into this fucking show. And I want to just really quickly say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the show. We got such great feedback on DJs After Dark. Everybody loves the show. They love everything about it. They love Ed's laughter. They love Ray's Dr. Rock shit. They love me and Rob dancing. I mean, they give us such compliments. It's not even funny. And I as someone who produces this and like me and Rob always are trying to put shows together and stuff like that. And this is something that came together and we were like, shit, it's working. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Because a lot of times we throw spaghetti at the wall and sometimes it doesn't stick. You know what I mean? So thank you to everybody who's been listening to the show in the podcast format, has been watching us on YouTube. It's awesome. No, we're gonna dance again.
Quiet Riot.
This was a jam back in the day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this song back in the day seriously rocked.
Yeah.
Here's a little trivia question, though. Who did the original version of that song?
I know.
do.
Hold on. I'm going to do this for you, Ray. I'm going to do something even better.
I even had 2 of their albums.
1973.
1973.
Wow, who was that?
It was.
Slade.
Wow.
They did a hit called Goodbye to Jane.
Okay.
Top 10 song.
I still think this is them. I'll tell you what.
And I'll tell you,
think
I
Quiet
prefer
Riot's
Quiet
better.
Riot.
Yeah, me too.
Quiet Riot killed that, man.
But
My favorite Quiet Riot song is, what is it? Bang Your Head. My God.
Yeah.
yeah, Quiet Riot. When did that come out? In the
Awesome.
80s or late 70s?
No, Quiet Riot was 80s.
80s.
Was it Quiet Riot
Right
that
around the
didn't want to
tunes?
do that song, or was it Slade that didn't want to do that song? One of the groups, I think it was Slade actually.
Probably Slade, because the Quiet Riot, that was like their one main hit.
Yeah, but Slade, I heard, fought the producers about even singing the song, and they weren't even that well known at all.
Oh,
That
no.
song put them on the chart.
But they
It
were
just
really
goes to
good. They
show.
had like 4 albums that were like top 10 albums.
You know, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna play something for you guys.
Want to mingle with yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna play with myself for a minute here. Ray,
Some
Ed,
people need smoke breaks.
Yeah.
Other people.
Ed, you back me up on this now. Tell me this song wasn't crazy. Folks, I am not kidding. This is no lie. But this song,
We do not own the copyrights to this music.
yeah, we
by the
don't.
way.
But this song, I believe it's a cartoon. But I'm only going to play a couple seconds of it. But this went over huge at a party. I mean, packed. Like, seriously, they got a techno version of this too.
I never heard this before in my life, and I've been DJing 29 years.
Like, I swear to God, Ed, back me up on this. Was that song the biggest hit at that party?
I never heard 300 kids singing this song. I'd like to Rob.
And you know what? That is very reminiscent to what's the one that we have now? Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Frog will do something similar with their songs. With We
I have
Are
my
the Champions and stuff like
I
that.
won't be back.
Yeah. So, I thought that was interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that was nuts. I couldn't believe
It might
that.
be in the future all of our go-to songs.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? But anyway, I just wanted to play that for you
Go-to
guys.
songs, I mean, I'll tell you, with them, knowing that you have them as your base, it's like you put them in and then you build around. You build your show around your staples.
You build around your personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how you're going to put it in and what you can mix it in. And the good thing is, though, if you're constantly doing your job and you're constantly working and you sit there and say, how can I mix this with something else? Because I can't do the same old mix over and over and over again. Granted, if you're doing different parties, it doesn't matter. Do the same fucking show every time. It doesn't matter because they're different people.
But that doesn't always work, though.
It doesn't. No, you'll get times where it'll react awesome, and other times it'll be like dead.
Just like you would think the cha-cha slide is going to work at every party.
Right, it
Not
doesn't.
always. I've played the cha-cha slide, and nobody went out dancing.
I played the one night I was doing karaoke and I was I take breaks. I don't know about you, but I do when I host karaoke. I'll let them sing for a little bit, then I'll do like 4 or 5 songs where there's nobody singing because I'm like
Just playing music.
Yeah, just playing music. And some girl came in. She's like, "Listen, since nobody's singing, you think you could play?" I swear to God, she sounds just like this. You think you could play like Cupid Shuffle or something? I'm like, well, I got like 7 people ready to sing. I said, no. So I said, there are a lot of people singing. I'm just taking a break. But I said, I'll get Cupid Shuffle on for you. Okay, great. That's great. She walks away. I played Cupid Shuffle in between like a singing set of people singing.
Yeah.
And the fucking girl's nowhere to be found. So it goes back to what I was saying before.
Head down on the bar, all drunked up.
Yeah. And then she comes over and she wants to sing a song. And she goes and she picks like, so how do you do this? I'm like, well, you pick out a song, you tell me your name, and I'll bet you on. And she's looking at me like, and I'm like, you pick out a song, you tell me your name, and I'll get you on. And then she goes,
So you were doing what I do.
right? And then she goes, but wait a minute. I'm like, let me stop you. You pick out a song, you give me your name, and I'll get you on, right? This is not fucking rocket science. Tell me I turn around, she goes and says, I said, what's the song you want to sing? Oh, I want to sing Strawberry Wine. Okay. What's your name? My name is so-and-so. Okay, I'll get you on. Go away. Right? So I call her up. She sings the fucking song. She's like, Strawberry Wine. Can you start it over? I hate when they want to start the shit over. Like motherfucker, this ain't fucking American Idol, first off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Can you give me a little more bass?
Oh my God, dude. Fucking people.
Can you
And then
put some echo in my voice?
She's like, Strawberry Wine. 17.
Can you put a little more effect in my voice?
She goes like this. Here, I'm done. And she hands me the mic. She sang 3 lines for the fucking song. I'm like, you motherfucker, just get the fuck out of this place. Get out.
Oh boy.
He edited that right into Danny Boy. How did that fit in there?
Yeah, so folks, the moral of the story, it's not easy to be a DJ.
No, it's not easy to be a DJ at all.
A lot of people, that's a whole subject in itself. How a lot of
we're going to
people-
talk about that because let me tell you something. We're not an Echo Dot. We're not a jukebox. We're not Amazon Prime Music. We are
Turn down your
MCs.
music. We're trying to talk.
Oh yeah, I love that one. I love that one. And where are they sitting?
And I said,
Hold
why
on.
don't you come here then?
Ed, where's people usually sitting when they say turn down the music?
Right next to the speaker.
Right
Yeah.
next to the
Yeah,
speaker.
right on top.
That is my first line. Do not sit anybody old near me because they're going to complain about the music.
Yeah.
We came here to talk. Well, then leave.
Yeah, when I came in the room to check Dan out, they said, "Can you go in that corner? You're old."
Usually, like, and I said this before. Usually, it's old people that are mad because God hasn't taken them yet. And what happens is
No.
they're like,
Oh my God.
they're like, nah, it's the fucking truth, man. They're like, why not me? You know.
This is no dig on older people because I have done a lot of parties with Dr. Rock and the old people.
Are you and Dr. Rock together? You got to do a
Not
show?
all old people are like waiting to be taken. So I just want to clear that up out there.
That's all.
We need songs to take our Metamucil to. I'm having trouble taking my Metamucil to this music. I don't know it.
Thank God we only got another 30 seconds and we can go.
Oh God. Anyway,
Do you have anything older than cave drums?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Can you play the song Africa?
I did it. I did for Rob. I did it was a double birthday, right? It was a husband and wife. He was 75. She was 72. Okay. Now my father is 76. So I used my father as a base and say, well, my father likes the platters. He likes this. He likes that. Right.
Was their teeth in or out?
Well, they were purchased, and I think they were in. And then I also said, Daryl Hall and John Oates are 69 and 72 apiece.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They
Fuck
are.
not. Yeah. Daryl Hall and Oates are fucking in their 70s, motherfucker. So, and I say, like, my dad was like 50s cool. My dad was not Hall and Oates cool. Like, I don't understand that connection in those 3 years, right? But, like, I'm like, all right, let me use them all as a basis. I was playing the platters stuff together, like, yeah, I don't know if you realize the age group here. Do you have anything that's more appropriate for our age group? And I'm like, I'm playing the
Older
platters.
than the platters?
I said, I'm playing the platters. What do you want? They wanted like Gershwin. I was like, what do you want, fucking Beethoven? I mean, I don't know what the fuck else you want me to play.
Here's a pet peeve, me and Dan, and probably Ray, and maybe even you, Eddie. Don't you hate when people come up and say, Hun, can you play some music for people our age? Like, meaning their age. Like I'm a kid. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I did it. I was at a bar, and I might have told this story already on the show before, but I was at a bar, and this woman comes up to me. She goes, "Hon, can I make a suggestion? A fucking suggestion.
Yeah.
Not a request, a suggestion. Right?
Hun.
Forget the fact that I've already been fucking DJing here, and whatever." She goes, "Me and my girls, we're a little older than you. We're older than you, and we're coming out to try and dance and stuff like that." I said, "Well, hon, I'm in my mid-40s. What do you want to hear?" She goes, "I thought you were like 29 years old." I said, "Well, now you're just trying to get laid. Do you have a song you want to hear?"
Did tell that. I
Right?
remember. It was the get laid part. Rang the bell.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, don't look at someone and think that we're not going to know what you like.
It's like, you know what it's like? And I'm guilty for it sometimes. If you see a long hair guy come up, what's the first thing you think he's going to ask for?
Hard rock.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
If you see a black guy come in, what do you think he's going to ask for?
I went into that bar.
Right. And I'm not being prejudiced because white people ask for it too.
I went into the bar where me and Ray used to DJ at, and it was a big night, and there was a lot of people that I hadn't seen in there before. It was a pretty busy night. And I go in and I look, like I do. I'm cropped, and I look good, and I looked good that night because I always like to go and make sure I look very, very presentable. Like, I won't go in a staff shirt to a bar. I'll go like, unless that's like the requirement, I'll go dressed up. You know what I mean? And I'll go in there, and the impression was that I was going to be playing all this like hip hop dance music based on what I looked like. So I start off with Free, All Right Now.
All Right Now.
Which is a great start-off song to any night because it's like, bam, and I was rocking it because I'm primarily a classic rock DJ if you go by specialty, and this bar was a classic rock-esque, bar. And dude came up to me, he goes, "Dude, I ain't gonna fucking lie." He goes, "I was worried when you came in because I was like, oh, we're gonna hear nothing but a bunch of crap music, blah, blah, blah." He said other more derogatory statements about the music, but...
Is that the same guy too, Dan? That guy we won't mention, Pat?
No, it wasn't him. This was a patron.
Okay.
Well, it's like
And I
doing a
started
kids
off
party,
with this.
and they think you're going to play all oldies.
Yeah. And I was in there jamming, and I had the shit going, and I went from this. I had a bunch of other stuff I went to because I do a lot of classic rock shows, so I keep it going. And a part of this is because I used to produce wrestling videos. I like to make everything like a big entrance.
Right.
So when I'm going from one song to the other, the energy never stops in that sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say like, oh, he's just playing classic rock music, but like, bam, holy shit, this one, oh my god, that one. I want those reactions every single song. Right? And I'll do whatever DJ does not do, which is this.
You know what band this became? A little trivia. What band did that band become?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. I give.
Obscure.
Bad Company.
Oh, get out!
No, are they?
Get out!
Paul Rogers was the lead singer for Bad Company.
I never knew that. I love Bad Company.
Yeah.
Also the bass player and lead and rhythm guitarist for Bad Company.
Wow.
There you go.
That's very
There
interesting.
you go. And Damn Yankees was Night Ranger and
right.
Styx
Yeah.
and
John
Ted Nugent.
John Waite. That was yeah. No,
John Waite was bad English.
Bad English.
Yes. All right, so we had a great time today.
Yes.
We are at that time.
Don't forget, next week's episode is going to be the final finale.
It's not our final. Oh, God forbid.
Not
It's not our final finale.
Not our final
Let me
finale.
explain. Rob doesn't know how to talk right.
Yeah.
And why we need them, right?
Next. So next week is our season finale of season 1.
Yes.
You can find us on YouTube at DJB Productions. Just subscribe. You get all the episodes as soon as they're done and edited up there immediately.
Is that a bust on Ed?
Yeah.
As soon as they're done.
As soon as they're done.
He's
gonna have a
busted.
special guest star like the guy from Chuck E. Cheese.
And then, right. And then, yeah, we're gonna get the robot cast from Chuck E. Cheese on the show. Let's see if they can talk to us a little bit.
Not that we own the rights to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, we do not. You can check us out on the podcast formats, all via Anchor.fm. That's Spotify, Google Play Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Caster, Radio Blast, and there's many, many more on that. All courtesy of Anchor.fm. We release those once a week, but all the shows, once they're done, they're up on YouTube. So it gives you a little incentive to go to the YouTube channel. You can actually see us on there, which is great. So we got a season finale coming up for season 1 of DJs After Dark next week.
I love you.
You love Dan.
We're a happy
family.
This is what Ed plays to women after he gives them a Mickey Colada.
I gotta put my pants on.
Ed's like, here's your Mickey Colada and here's your serenade.
Well, thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you join us for the finale. And
I might just have to screw up the editing.
thank you, Ed, for being here today.
The whole show will be just Ed segments.
Ed, we do appreciate what you do.
Ed is a great producer. He
Ed,
does
this
a
is
great
my
editor.
song to you, Ed.
From me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
No wonder people wonder if we're gay.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm kidding.
Since you're singing that, can you play some other music?
No rights to being gay either.
Yeah, we don't have any rights to Barney or any other bullshit. Either.
Yeah.
How come it takes us 15 minutes to shut the show down?
I don't know.
It does. It takes
We-
us longer to shut the show down than it does to do the show.
Ed, thank you. Ray, thank you.
Yeah.
I want to thank all my Doc Rockers too out there, like Dan was saying in one of the earlier shows. Thanks for listening.
No, thanks for listening. We really do appreciate it. Share it to all your friends and stuff like that. It's a funny show. If you get offended, then don't listen. I don't give a fuck. But but if you do like it, if you think it's funny, you listen to it. We try to put out something really good here. It's informative as well as comedy.
Yeah, we
So
try. We
try to
just
make it
mess
funny.
around with a
We're
lot of
messing
stuff.
around with a lot of stuff, and we try to make it funny. And so
Dan's really not gay.
Rob
No,
really is.
I might be. No, just kidding. We're kidding. We're
It's
kidding.
hard to
We're
be with
really-
this physique like this. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
It's hard
But,
to be next to him.
It is.
Sexy.
It's hard to be next to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, for Dr. Rock Ray Thomas,
Thank you
for
so much. Call me,
Fist,
sir. We'll see
for
you
the
soon.
greatest producer, editor in the world, Eddie C.
Thank you, Eddie.
You're welcome.
We
Thanks,
love you.
Look at Ed. Did you see that pose he just did? Look at that pose.
He's sexy.
He's a sexy fuck. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Guy from the Love Boat.
Yeah, play that Merle Stubing song again. This is all. Play that Merle Stubing song again.
Okay. Which,
And for Rob Cannon, my name is Danny J. Until next time, we'll see you.
at the season finale.
After Dark.
You had to fucking say the season finale. This fucking guy. We just got done 15 minutes saying it's the season fucking finale.
I know.
Is next week the finale?
Let me explain something to you. We did all these shows. Okay. Till next time, we'll see you.
Looks like the sun's coming up. Was that as good for you as it was for me? Join us next time for DJs After Dark.